Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Stony Ridge Farm. Today is, well, it's real pretty out here, isn't it?
It's beautiful. It's a little chilly, but
Yep.
it's really pretty.
Clear skies, 42 degrees, and as the title says, she loves the Honda.
I do like the Honda.
Yep. So she got in it and drove it for the first time the other day, the Honda Pioneer.
Yep.
And
you said, be careful with it, hon.
Yeah.
I said, oh, I'm fine. I got it.
It's not like the Kubota, is it?
It takes off pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, hold on tight.
Go easy on the gas pedal. So this is the Honda Pioneer you guys saw in the thumbnail here. This is not ours yet, but we're working on a deal to get it. The 2023 Honda Pioneer. Man, this thing is just hands down much more usable get around machine here on the farm. So we're going to run over. I'm going to get this shadow out of my face. We're going to run over. There we go. To the cows real quick. Me and Miss Stony Ridge have a couple projects that we have to work on later today, which is getting up some firewood out of the pasture. It's been really, really wet, like soppy, snotty wet right now. Like if you walk out in the grass, it's just really wet, and you'll see when we take the Honda through on the trail over here, it's just muddy. You can take a pickup truck through there, but I wouldn't recommend it. So
Soupy.
yeah, soupy, snotty. But anyway, welcome guys. This is kind of a unexpected live stream. We're on all three channels. We're on Facebook, YouTube, live stream channel, and on the regular YouTube channel. So hit that like button as you come in the door, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, jump in and subscribe. Love to have you back. So without further ado, you got your sunglasses. I forgot my sunglasses this morning.
I've been out this morning. I knew it was clear blue skies.
Yeah. Yep. All right, we're going to turn the camera around so you guys can see where we're going and see the mud. And then we'll get on over here and take care of the cows. Excuse me. So I have the cows in a place on the pasture right now. They're up there. See them up on the top of the hill?
Yep, sure do.
I've got the cows in part of the pasture that is a little bit muddy. Typically this little section of pasture is quite muddy. I'm rolling out 2 bales of hay per day on this little section of pasture because it's the section that needs the most nutrient and the most grass seed. This is a little trail. So when we bought the property here, this was not a road. And we did bring a forestry mulcher in right here and cleaned out all the debris back in the brush versus that. So that's what it looked like before, a lot of saplings and stuff. And then we cleaned this out and put about 20 to 30 feet between trees so that they grow and flourish and do well. Morning, Lila, Jeremy, Tim, Philip, the Greek, everybody.
Happy Friday, everyone. Good morning.
Happy Friday. Man, it's hard to believe it's already Friday. Awesome videos coming out this weekend, guys. You're gonna love it. You're going to love it. Just got done with the editing of tomorrow's video, pulling Popcorn, the Willis Jeep, out of the mini shop and into the mega shop.
That's an exciting day. It's time to get it out.
Yeah, it was time to get it out. We got to get the wood shop up and running so we can get some woodworking projects. So here's the first bit of mud, and you probably saw driving down through there that I've got a pipe. I'm gonna put a piece of pipe right in here and build this up so that water flows under and not over this mess. And you can see it's just pure nastiness. It's getting ready to get real nasty. Yep, that's mud. Not too bad though. That's pretty much the only muddy spot on the farm that we end up driving through. Got some slinging some muddy rooster tails.
We all need a little mud in our lives.
Yeah, we did put it in 4-wheel drive for that, just so we wouldn't spin up the pasture. And we'll let Miss Stony Ridge open the gate.
I got it.
You guys know about the true cowboy, right? If there's 3 dudes sitting in the front seat of a pickup truck, the real cowboy's in the middle because he doesn't have to open the gate.
That's the smart cowboy.
Now, oh, you got the lock. I need to lubricate that lock, don't I?
Yeah.
Need to take some can of
Needs a little
WD,
jiggling.
run around. Cows are hungry. They're all bunched up on the top of the hill up there. You got it?
Yep.
Come on in, honey.
Yeah.
Come on in. Coffee tastes extra good, says Lila. Robert. Dennis, good to have you. Tony, if you're watching, or John, if you're watching, first of all, Tony, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to bring those bones out to you. I've got some pork bones I wanted to bring to my neighbor Tony. And John, I'm sorry I missed breakfast this morning. I don't typically eat breakfast. And all the boys went for breakfast this morning, and I didn't join them because I just typically don't eat any breakfast.
And I've slept in.
Yep, and Miss Tony Ridge
Blame it
slept,
on me.
yeah, clear until 9 o'clock.
I need my beauty sleep.
That's it. So from one red machine to the next, we'll go ahead and pull right up here. There we go. What I like about this is that when you put it in park, it's like a car. So park, reverse, neutral, high, low. Man, that's nice. Man, thanks guys. I see you're hitting that like button. Appreciate all your comments. Hang tight till the end of the video and we'll do some question and answer. And you can ask us anything you want to ask. So anything.
I'll say anything.
Anything. Anything. Doesn't mean we're going to answer, but
It's worth a try.
yeah, it's worth a shot. So I clearly don't have a hay bale hooked up to this machine right here. Miss Stony Ridge is going to be running the camera for a minute and talking to you guys. So if you have any questions, she'll see your comments as they come through. I'm actually going to turn the camera around so she can film me botching this job. So what I'm going to do, honey, is I'm going to back to that bale right there.
Okay.
And then once I back to that bale, you'll have to come over here and take loose this fence wire.
Okay.
Now, Miss Stony Ridge is here on the farm with me most of the time, guys, but she doesn't know exactly everything that's going on. So when I ask her to do something, it's not meant to be condescending. It's meant to direct her to what she needs to do so that we can accomplish our goal today.
Yeah. And
Am
you
I
usually
right?
have a plan on where you're moving the cows and where the hay bales are going. So we just discussed that before we get started.
That's it. So
Makes
the
job
cows,
easier.
we're not moving today, but your job is going to be to take this loose right here. And by the handle, you got to get it like this because it's hot.
Okay.
Tip it up and lift up. And then
Gotcha.
you'll drop the wire to the ground just like that. I'll run over it and then you'll hook it right back. Cool?
I think I can handle it.
I think you got this. Yeah.
I'm sure I can.
What's this shirt? What we got? You got a tank top on?
It's an undershirt.
Look,
It's a little
fertilizer.
chilly.
Fertilizer
You got
cow.
long johns on.
42. Thank you for fertilizing our pastures.
It's doing a job.
Guys, you see it's a little bit mucky right here, a little muddy. We're going to see a miracle happen on this section of land this year. It's going to be awesome. So, my cluttered garage in the house, K9 Striker in the house. We'll go ahead and we're going to get the tripod all set up here too. Might as well. You got it?
Yep, gotcha.
Thank you. Go ahead and get that. This is the Greg Judy bale and roller, and the cows are patiently waiting. All right. So I'm going to hand the camera off to you, my dear. And you're going to be
Gotcha.
filming the cows. Which one's your favorite cow? What's 17's name?
17's Karate Cow.
Karate Cow. Hi-ya!
He's quiet at the moment. We'll start getting the hay out.
17's always quiet. This is Mutastic number 5 right here.
Fantastic.
You know,
There's
if
number
you turn
5.
turn that, it'll just follow you.
Yeah.
And if you want to go up and down, it doesn't do that.
Yep. Oh, a roller coaster ride for the viewers.
Who's that? Is Bonnie in here?
Miss Bonnie. Morning, neighbors. Beautiful day. It sure is. We missed you. All right. Without further ado, gosh, we're gonna get some hay.
I am going to get a wet butt without further ado.
It'll be good for you to wake you up in the morning, honey.
Yeah. I'm not the one that slept in. I was up at 7.
You did get up before.
Somebody else was up at 9.
I wasn't that late,
9.
maybe 8:30.
9. But you did work till 9 last night. while I was off recreating with the boys.
That's true. You were playing with the boys and I was working hard. All right, here we go. This is morning routine.
Consequently, I do have a frog in my throat.
Cows are patiently waiting and watching.
All right, let's mess this up. This is like one of those boat ramp videos where you see somebody trying to back to the boat ramp 15 times. I've got to service this four-wheeler soon.
Yep, one day if we ever get a boat, you'll have it down to a science.
There we go.
That's pretty good.
That's okay. Kind of want to pull forward.
Come up just a bit. There you go. Dead center.
Are you talking to him? Answering questions?
Oh, everyone's just saying good morning. Good morning and Happy New Year. Good morning, everyone. Happy 2023.
That's it.
It's going to be a good year.
2023, 23 babies.
Uh-huh. It's hard to believe. I keep writing 2022 on all of it.
All right. Keep talking to them, honey. Tell them what they need to know.
Everyone's just saying good morning and where they're at.
There you go. It'll feed. It will feed.
Josh is an expert with backing up to the bales. He is. Does it once or twice a day. He's got a lot of practice.
Today we'll do this twice. I need to back up and get squared up on that bale a little better, though. There you go, a little manual manipulation.
Stony Ridge could take over as farm ranch manager. I like the
Hey, Mona.
approach. We both have our chores and things that we do better and our strengths that we're better at. At the end of the day, it makes jobs and chores a little easier.
Say what?
I said, Miss Stony Ridge, you're obviously very intelligent, so you could take over as farm ranch manager. I said, I like the teamwork approach.
All right, gate time.
All righty. All right, here we come, boys and girls.
Woo.
It's breakfast time. Watch out, I'm coming through. Yeah, let's see if Mama can do this without getting shot.
Hard to do with one hand.
Oh, yeah. Whoop.
Okay.
All right.
Gotta get it on the ground. There you go. Look out, kids.
Watch out,
Woo.
here comes Daddy.
Look out. Here come Daddy.
There you go.
Look out, biggin' and littlin'.
All righty. Go on. He's got the good stuff. Oh, let's get him. Oh, there goes Karate Cow. We're all coming.
Okay, kids. You hungry?
We're all coming.
Bale's got a little ice on it. Four-wheeler's going away.
Uh-oh.
Come back. Come back, four-wheeler.
Just keeps it interesting.
Hey, back up, kids.
As long as nothing's in front of it.
Say what?
I said it keeps it interesting as long as nothing's in front of it.
What, the four-wheeler? See, you
Yeah.
don't have to touch those comments. You know that, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just reading them and scrolling through them.
Just
I
leave it.
sure am. So, Josh, how long will you feed the cows?
Until we have
We
grass.
run out of hay and we have grass. Plenty
Yeah,
of grass.
we won't
for
run
them.
out of hay this year. Hey,
We
knucklehead.
did the science and the math on how much we had and how much we could feed them.
Yeah, so we'll be
Till
feeding.
spring.
We'll be feeding the cows until probably mid-April, depending on the grass and the weather. When the soil temps reach about 60 degrees here in North Carolina, that's when we start seeing our cool season grasses come up. So that's what we're going to do. Just feed until necessary.
Yeah. We had a pretty good system this winter.
And look out, girls.
All right, here he goes. Follow Daddy, boys and
Hey,
girls.
man. You're in the way.
Breakfast time. Breakfast buffet. Love how they know the process. They sure do.
Come on over here, hon. Come on over here, honey.
I gotta get through all the cows first. There we go. So we've been rolling out 1 or 2 bales of hay on this field. Definitely a little, much more nutrient. We've been working on this every calendar twice a month. It's springtime. We're hoping
I
that
saw a
this
pasture
will
treasure back there. I've got to get.
We're both talking to you. There we go.
Got to get a pasture treasure out of the that was in a
How
hay
many
bale,
bales of
believe it or
hay do
not.
you have left? Shucks, I think we did the math and we decided 166. So hopefully by then, once it's springtime, we should be good. Sometimes we get some winter into January, early February still, so we'll need 2 bales.
Ready for a Stony Ridge rant?
Uh-oh. Yeah, honey, let's hear the rant. Oh, I see
Don't
it.
throw trash out of your car. Don't. It ends up in a hay bale, baled up, and the cows can step on this and break the bottle and cut their feet. Be responsible. That's just litter. For years and years and years on this piece of land, the folks just basically, and this is how it was back in the day, people just dumped trash and garbage in a holler, in a hole, because they didn't have a landfill to take it to, or was unaffordable to take it to the landfill. So consequently, this is an issue. That and litter. So I picked out at least 15 Mylar balloons from various bales of hay in places hung in the fence. And Miss Stony Ridge can kind of attest to that.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
shame. Gotta be careful, especially when you have animals.
If your hand is up here,
yeah,
hold it there. There you go. Okay. You'll never accidentally hit
You
the
were
button.
going
Trust
really
me,
better.
I've hit the button before.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, so we're gonna go on out. So you're the
Alright.
gate master.
Okie dokie, let's do it.
You're the gate master.
All right, boys and girls. We'll see you again this afternoon.
Oh, Stony Ridge rant.
Calls it Stony Ridge Farmer Rant, but unfortunately, they're trash is the day we've been here. Oh, get up here something. All right, here we go. She's hot. There we go.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and back up to the next bale.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Close them in for the day. Good.
Feeding the cows.
There we go.
I'll tell you what, I'll bet you we're the only people on planet Earth right now feeding cows live on both YouTube and Facebook. And you guys are the only people on Earth getting to see it. All right, how good can he get?
Corey
Main
says,
thing
I
is
love watching y'all. Thank you so much for joining us.
Main thing right now is nobody be hard on herself.
I think that's the boys' famous saying, don't
Come
be
on.
hard on yourself.
What we got going here? There we go.
We're talking about getting older this morning and being young. You got to make the most of it. Every day, that's up to us. Smash the like button, Farm All Fanatic. Yes, thank you all so much for joining us this morning.
What Farm All Fanatics say? What's
He
Gino?
said, smash that thumbs up.
Let's go, let's grow. Farm All Fanatic, do you still do your Friday live streams?
I'll have to check it
Out of
out.
curiosity, Farm All Fanatic used to do live streams every Friday and help smaller channels grow.
This is morning workout and frustrations out.
Whew.
Said occasionally.
Gotcha.
I'll have to check that out.
Woo, that one went in
Lives
good.
are always entertaining. You never know what you're going to get. Oh, the cows are happy this morning. They're quiet.
Yeah, they's a eating. There's a red-tailed hawk. right there.
And a tree that needs to come down.
Yep, that tree's got to go. That tree has got to go. So, there you go, Lila. And people can click on, don't click off the video and go to Farmall Fanatics channel yet. Not yet. All right, I'm just going to walk over here. We're going to do a little cow check. Thank you guys so much for all of you for being here. And thank you, Farmall Fanatic, for being here too, brother. Thank you to all the channel members that we have on the farm. Every bit of this. The reason we do these live streams is so we can bring you a taste of what farm life really is. And the reality of farm life right now is our cows are happy and healthy and chowing down. This karate cow right here, happy and healthy. This is a youngster. We've got a few young heifers in here that will be hopefully producing babies soon. Not this year though. I don't think this year. Little too small, little too young. We do have a new bull coming, hopefully mid-month, mid-January. Gonna have to do a little figuring on how to keep the bull away from those young heifers. We don't want them bred right away. We want them bred about at least after they're a year old. Just so we don't have trouble with birthing. So number 5, how you doing? She's a small girl. And Susie, hey Susie, let's go find our friends. Susie, hey girl. Hey Susie, how you doing? All right. It's pretty awesome to be able to rub a 1,500-pound animal. Sweetie, how's my sweetie? I get cow kisses this morning? Do I get cow kisses? This is Sweetie. Sweetie, Sweetie, you know your name. I know you do. There's Sweetie 2. There's Sweetie 1 and Sweetie 2.
Sweetie 2. Good answer, honey.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready for question and answer?
Yeah, of course.
Let's go over here on the Honda and do some Q&A. See what everybody wants to talk about this morning. That fence is a little high for you. Let's see if you can jump it.
I went under before.
You went under?
Yeah.
You can't go over
No,
it?
I got this. Yep, here we
It's
go.
electrified. Come
I
on.
know.
She got shocked in the butt. I mean, what, a couple days ago?
A couple days ago, I did. A
Yeah.
little zap on the butt cheek.
Never hurt anybody.
Makes you feel alive.
Just a little tickle. Guys, it's greening up a little bit out here in the pastures. And the cows are off this section right now. And you can see we've got some green grass coming in. But we'll be dragging this section of pasture very soon. And we'll be moving the cows to the other side of the farm also. So Andra sent 500 stars. Thank you so much. We're going to hop in the Honda here and have a little chat, a little question and answer. So again, ask anything. Now, not to say we're going to, we won't answer rude comments, right? Rude questions.
Fair enough.
But we'll answer questions. So, yeah. Welcome. Yeah. Andra, thank you for the stars, and thank you, Michael, for letting me know. Good morning. Will you do a video cutting that tree, that big oak out there? Yes, for sure. We'll do a cut and mill. So we'll cut that, load it on the truck, take it to the sawmill, and that'll be fence board. So a cut, taking it straight from the pasture to the mill, and whatever's left over we'll use for wood chips and firewood. Sorry, spacing it out. Mike says, hope you're rekindling your relationship. Yeah, thank you. Guys look good. Good to see you back together. Yeah.
Thank y'all. It's good to be back together.
Where you been all week?
Oh.
Ooh, I've been busy. Shame on me. I've been busy, and guys, doing the live streams like this, I mean, it takes an hour to an hour and a half out of my day. So I've just been rocking and rolling and getting stuff done, getting work done here on the farm. I'm not so sure how long the live stream channel on YouTube is going to survive. I just honestly am not too sure. Managing a YouTube channel, anybody who's ever done that, will understand that managing a YouTube channel requires a couple hours of activity per day, getting in and answering comments and questions and stuff like that. So supporting that live stream platform, if you guys enjoy the live streams, jump in there and support that live stream platform, because I can't justify spending an hour and a half a day filming and then another 2 hours per day managing that channel. So it's pretty tough. Anyway, I don't know how long that'll last, but we'll see. We shall see.
And we enjoy the lives and the interaction with y'all, and being more intimate with y'all. But maybe once or twice a week, just not every day. It takes a lot of time to do everything. So.
Yep, it does for sure. So, yep. I've got an old cedar down. What could I use that for? Well, first thing you need to do, if you got an old cedar tree and it's close to a house, you need to run a metal detector over it. A lot of those old cedar trees, eastern red cedar, it takes nearly 100 years for an eastern red cedar to get, big enough to make like a live edge slab or something like that. But so first thing you need to do is make sure there's no metal in it. And then next thing you need to do is take it to your local sawmill, have them mill it up. So they'll
use boards for something good.
That's it. Use that log for something. Yep. Patriot Ref says that sucks, but I get it. We'll still be live on Facebook. I'll still be doing live streams on Facebook, but again, it takes work. It just putting out YouTube videos takes a lot of work. And I'll tell you, be 100% honest with you, the live stream channel on YouTube is basically made $220 this past month. In the last 28 days, it's made about $220. I can't work 3 hours a day on something that produces $220. So it's tough, very tough. So anyway, if that disappears, we'll let you know. But there'll still be live streams over on the main channel and on Facebook. It just will be once a week instead of 5 times a week. So that's it. Maybe Wednesday night on a YouTube channel. Exactly, Scott. And that's what I used to do every week. And this is kind of a substitute for the Wednesday night live stream this morning, because Miss Stony Ridge is off of work. So yeah. Excuse me. Cedar is good for fence post also. It is. But they'll rot off too. So depending on the time of year that you cut your eastern red cedar for fence posts, they will rot off. So you've got to cut them at the right time of year. I wouldn't suggest taking a windfall or a dead tree and making any fence post out of it. You need a videographer to walk around and film you. I don't have 80 grand a year to pay somebody to walk around and film me. So
and it's nice to be able to share things with you all, but maybe I'm just not a videographer all the time.
Yeah. Prismatic, you're asking Facebook pays more than YouTube live channel. It's not about that at all. It's about time consumption. So managing another YouTube channel is a handful. I mean, it just is a time consuming thing. So it's about time consumption. I can pop the video out over on Facebook and it doesn't consume any more of my time because I'm already managing that. And literally, guys, it takes a couple hours a day on both Facebook and YouTube to manage all this stuff and manage all this content. It takes, well, I say a couple hours a day. It takes all day, every day to do it. First thing I do in the morning, what do?
First thing you do in the morning is get up and go to the office and start working.
Hit the coffee pot.
Respond to comments. Yep. Coffee first. Yes.
Yep. So I don't think you'll find many YouTubers with 700,000 followers that go in and try to answer every single comment. So, yippers. Regarding your Kentucky 4-rail fence, how deep are your posts? How long are they to begin with? So those are 8-foot posts that are 55 inches up out of the ground. Here's some knowledge that I store in my head. Those are 8-foot posts. Those posts are driven into the ground to where 55 inches sticks out of the ground. So the first board on the top is at 55 inches. So that's it. 8-foot post. The end post, some of the end posts would be 10-footers. And larger posts, and the posts that I have are 6-inch around, except for the end post, and I think that's called the king post, and the king post is 8 to 9 inches around, and it's driven 55 inches into the ground also. Did you get your coffee brand yet? No, haven't had time. So, yep. Wow, your brain is working good. Thanks, Mike. Yep.
It's always spinning.
Yep, it is. Well, each one of these posts are driven to 55 inches also. So, yeah, that's the rub. Here in Texas, we have mostly sandy, loamy soil. Thanks for the answer. Was curious about depth. It's not, you don't want to, if you want to put those posts in the ground, and you need to look around and see if there's anybody that'll rent you a post driver, or you can go buy a post driver. You want to put those posts in the ground all the way to where they're 55 inches sticking out. And that way you've got a lot of contact with the ground. You've got a good strong post, and you don't want to chop the top off of a wooden post, unless you just reseal it. But the goal is to not have to cut the top off of a wooden post. Now, I have never in my personal life seen a post rot from the top down. I never seen that. You see people that build fences and they cut their post, lean this way so that water sheds off of the post and doesn't rot the post. I don't know that works. They put caps on the post so that the water sheds off of it. What the cap does is just holds moisture on the top of the post. So there's a whole lot of science to this. Driving the post actually will compact the wood fibers and cause water to shed off of the post. So a little food for thought. Cutting the top of a pressure treated wood fence post at an angle is only going to shorten the life of the post. Period, point blank. That's it. Water is going to shed off of that post. So how many cows? We've got 33 cows out here.
We've got spam too.
Yeah, where's my moderator? Where's my moderators?
Where are they at when you need them?
There we go. Got one of those out of there. Francisco says, I'm small farmer in Nicaragua. Love the channel. Awesome.
It's nice to have you. That's awesome.
Ridge Life need a moderator for the troll. Just got him. I just got him. Troll down.
Click.
Yep. Glad to see you on the live stream. Awesome. Oh, Farm Off Fanatic.
He's back. Yeah. Back to save the day.
Where'd you go? So, awesome videos coming out this weekend. Any more questions you guys might have about anything? We're gonna let you fire them off here. This is your chance, all the super fans. And if you get here after the fact, guys, for sure, leave all the questions you need. I use Henry's on buried post. I don't know what Henry's is. I will say that a post rots off at the ground level. The first 2 or 3 inches is where the moisture is held in the ground, and the post typically will rot off at the ground level. Okay. Oop. What was that? Wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. Does the Honda have a power lift dump bed? No, it's just a pull handle, but it does have a self-leveling suspension in the back. Ground is a mess in PA. My mule is tracking up my ground. How's the Honda to drive? Oh, it's pretty easy on turf, as long as it's in turf mode.
It has a turf mode, yeah.
Yep, it has turf mode where only one wheel turns in the back. Woo! They're coming in now. Hello from Minnesota. What do you think about the Honda you're in now versus the convertible rear seats in bed? This one's better. Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you going to make any videos restoring wood stoves? Soon.
Yeah, those will be coming soon.
Yeah, I've got like 6 wood stoves. Well, here's one. Have you got any info on the power grid? No.
Mega Shop.
Nope, not yet.
Unfortunately, we're patiently waiting.
Yep. Do you know a Facebook guy by the name of Wrangler Star? I know Wrangler Star. Yeah. I know Cody. Yep. And looks nice down there. Yep. It is nice.
Beautiful.
Why so many video returns on your channel right now? Reruns on your channel. There are no reruns on YouTube. There are reruns on Facebook. So there's some science behind that, guys. I mean, there's 2,000 videos out there. So if you think about this, if you like this, just say you like Garth Brooks and you like the song Rodeo, right? Well, do you just listen to it once in your life and that's it? Is that it? I just want to listen to that song one time. Man, I love this song, but too bad it's over. No. So we bring you some content to really remind you of the journey that's been made here. So a lot of the older content kind of gets re-edited. I've got an editor that works for me that's re-editing and bringing out some of the older content. Again, over 2,000 videos over the last 7 years, man. This is a lot of just countless hours of work. So bringing those videos back out, you'll see those over on Facebook from time to time.
And they're smaller, like 2-3 minute clips. So I
Mhm.
love going back and watching them, and it just kind of reminds you of the progress and the things you've done. And those of you that don't want to watch the 20-minute videos can just watch those little clips. And
Yeah. Exactly.
idea.
Now, we'll say that the views that are over on Facebook and the views that are on YouTube, about 20% of the views that we get over on Facebook and on YouTube are from non-subscribed people. So from people that are just cruising around, you know, the rabbit hole that you go down when you're on Facebook or YouTube. So people find these videos that way. So people find the Stony Ridge Farm channel that way. How much does it cost for forestry mulching? About $180 an hour, and my friend Cody is going to be out here doing some more forestry mulching on the backside of the farm. When are you going to start planning your garden for this year? All plans are always in the works. I've got a greenhouse, and I've got to go get that greenhouse and put it up, but I've never put up a greenhouse before, so I have to educate myself on that a little bit.
It'll be a fun year.
Yeah, should be a fun year. And again, the goal here is to educate and learn ourselves, and to be able to feed ourselves off the land and not have to go to the grocery store. So,
and to be able to share that with y'all and things that have worked well and not so well for us.
Yep. When we screw up, we'll let you know. When I screw up, for sure. What's your idea on separating new bull and young heifers? Kevin, I really don't have an idea in place right now. We'll have to work on that. I think I may put all the steers and the bull together, the new bull and the steers together, but I'll have to keep them in separate pastures. So there's some thought process that has to go on right there, that I really need to get my buddy Luke from Farm Fence Solutions out here to come and build some more fence. We've got to fence in another nearly 50 acres. So, yep. Lucky man, beautiful wife, says George Jackson.
We're both lucky.
It ain't luck. She's pretty on the inside and on the outside, brother.
Thank you.
So, yep. All right, waiting on.
No, say it's good morning.
Yeah, we had a lot of. Britt says, watch your videos numerous times. Heck, I'm most of your videos on logging.
Most of your views.
Oh, most of your views. That's funny.
Still laugh at you getting chiggers. Oh, that's not a laughing matter. We get one good bout of chiggers every year.
Oh yeah, that's no fun. Not at all. Dude, how did you marry out of your league? Let's just open that book.
Uh-oh.
Beauty is not just skin deep. Okay, so I might be ugly on the outside, but I'm pretty on the inside.
That's not true. You're handsome on the inside and outside.
Does Cody service the South Carolina area? No, not really. But you've got a local guy. Just go on Facebook Marketplace. You'll find him. A while back, you sold some land to a friend. Did they ever finish it out, or did he stop on it? So yeah, so I sold. We bought. This farm was 200 acres. It started out 60 acres. Then it went up to 150. Then we went to 200, and then I strategically bought another piece of land and split that third tract, that 50-acre tract, into two 25-acre tracts ish. And one of the tracts already has a well, septic, and a house on it. And they're loving it here. They moved down from New York for retirement. Very, very nice people. Great home, just awesome. And they're landscaping, getting things ready. They've only been there for about 6 or 7 months now. And you'll probably never meet them on the channel, but you will meet John. John is a good friend of mine. I sold him the other half of the property. And John went in and cleared out, built a bridge. He just drilled his well, and John's on a little bit of a slower trajectory because gosh, all this stuff costs a lot of money. So, you know, $7,000 to $8,000 to drill the well. John, did I tell you this?
What's that?
John drilled his well, went down 150-ish feet and got 100 gallons per minute.
Oh, wow. That's insane.
Yes.
That's impressive.
100 gallons a minute. And here our
Wow,
house
we
well,
went-
we went 400 and
Yeah, I was at 400 feet before we hit.
that's 500 and something feet for the house well, and we've got 2 gallons per minute, and then 460 feet for the ag well for the farm. And
They're on that knoll over across the way. That's impressive.
Well, they're
Good
on the
for
same
them.
ridge as we are, so
Yeah.
we should hit the same vein of water, but we didn't.
We didn't
No.
have that luck. We just
Some
kept drilling.
Some of the neighbors have a 100-foot deep well that gets that kind of water, and 100 gallons per minute is almost enough to run a hospital.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yep.
But yeah, it's coming along nicely. They've done a really good job with their plots of land, and he's getting ready to build his house, and it's fun to watch them dream and grow too over there. So
Yeah. Wondered if you have seen any videos on how to convert plastic into diesel fuel. And if you have not, they are out there. I'm not that desperate for diesel fuel. I don't burn a lot of diesel fuel. I probably burn 100 gallons a year. So I'm most certainly not that desperate. And I definitely don't want to put garbage in any of my machines so that I have to work on them, especially Big T, the TYM tractor. These new diesel engines have tolerances that won't burn garbage. So it's not like driving an old multi-fuel Humvee or an old Power Stroke or whatever. These newer diesel engines require a precise fuel for sure.
You got to take care of your equipment.
Do you think a larger breed of cattle would be worse on soil compaction? If you keep your cows moving, then you won't have soil compaction. So I honestly don't think so. I don't think that it matters. I don't think the difference between a 1,000-pound cow and a 1,200-pound cow makes that much of a difference. I talked to a local guy about 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. He raises miniature Herefords. He's in Summerfield, North Carolina, raises miniature Herefords, and he told me he processed one and a steer and got about 250 pounds-ish of beef out of that. I don't see where that's a value that I would like. I don't want a smaller cow. I just want a more beefy animal and a more that's why we're moving a South Pole cow bull over here, because we want a grass genetic cow. So what are your plans for the plot you just mowed? Do you need to seed it? It's my neighbor's land. It's right over there. And I just mowed it for him. So you know, I've got some neighbors that are, I don't want to say elderly, because elderly is not the right word. I've got some neighbors that just can't get out like they used to. And it's a whole lot easier. I'm already on the tractor. I can shoot a video. I can get out and enjoy. I love doing that stuff. So doing acts of kindness for your neighbor never is a bad idea. So I just mowed it for them just to take care of them. So just to be a good neighbor. So, when will you wean your calves? We let the calves wean themselves. So, morning, caregiver here for a very sick husband, cancer. Sorry about that, Bobby. So sorry. Bobby, are you the person that's from Utah? Are you from Utah? You hear the dogs? Hear the dog?
Yep, I hear 'em
There are
barking.
dogs in the trailer park. She has a great smile. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Will you be doing a video on servicing Big T, or do you let TYM guys do that? We've already got a video out there on the first service for Big T. Big T won't be due for service for another 200 hours or so. It'll be late next year, early the year after. So I only it's got 170 hours on it. It's been here for 2 years. And now that I have the Batwing mower, I mean, I literally run that tractor 30 hours, 30 to 40 hours a year. So, did you water witch your well? My in-laws did, went straight through rock. Man, they got water flow. Got a video out on that, doing the witching sticks, but they didn't work. Are you adding other livestock such as goats and pigs, etc.? Eventually, we'll have a couple pigs. We'll do some awesome old school Appalachian hog raising stuff. But for right now, don't have any pigs, but soon. Goats, yes. So there'll be goats grazing on the other side where this new pasture is going in. As soon as the forestry mulcher comes through, makes us a swath to build a fence, we'll go in, start driving posts, start putting up fence, and then we'll get probably 4 or 5 goats and put them over there and let them graze off the briars before we move the cows in. Good questions.
This is great.
Does moving the cows help their feet stay healthier? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, guys, drive around the country right now. Just go out in the country roads and drive around and look at cows that are out on pasture like mine versus cows that are just grazing in mud.
In a muddy
mess. So
it's got to be healthier.
The cows right now, they're on a muddy pasture right now, but it's on purpose. Okay, so the thought process is it's on purpose. As soon as we get done with those hay bales that are right there, which there are only about 6 left, so we got about 3 more days, then we're going to move them out here on grass, and we'll be on rolling hay there too. So don't have a lot of foot troubles on the farm with the cows, except for when they step on litter and trash. So love the Honda Pioneer 1005. Are there bald eagles? Yep, there are bald eagles in this area. Morning, guys. All right. Do you miss your billy goats that you sold? Do you?
They were an adventure.
Answer.
No.
Answer. No.
They were really cute at first, but they got into everything, and we called them suicidal goats, but they would just do whatever they could to get in trouble.
Yeah, they're trying to get in trouble.
We had 200 acres for them, and they would end up at the neighbor's house way up on the fields, and they would call us and say, your goats are out again.
Yeah, and I'd say, go out there and go, bah! And they'll run off. Jeeps for me, Popcorn Willie's Jeep video coming out tomorrow for you, brother. We're pulling it out of the mini shop and putting it in the mega shop, and you're going to get some laughs. Tomorrow's video is going to be pretty funny. So, John R. says stink. Don't know what that means. Stink?
You got to elaborate on that.
Is that a question mark, stink? The cows are looking good. Thank you, White Church Farm. Appreciate that. Elaborate on stink. My hand went numb. Yep, Jeeps for me. Absolutely. Your job is to share that video. Goat. Yeah, goats do stink. Billy goats stunk.
The billy goat definitely.
Yep. Well, we'll probably get our boar goats, some meat goats, and we'll do some meat goat content in the new butcher shop. So folks have asked a lot about the new butcher shop that's going in. This is a work in progress, guys, and I'm going to be working on it for probably the next couple years. Framing out and building the walls. Once it starts going up, it's just going to roll pretty quick. But first, we've got to get power in there. So we're waiting on the power company. And then once we get that, then we'll start building out the shop. I've got meat cutting saws. I've got slicers. I've got meat grinders. I've got all sorts of stuff. So Don McCall says Bronco ? Yep, we got a Bronco. Bronco's tucked back in the building. It's just one of the many projects that are on the project list, my brother.
We'll get there.
Yep.
It's important to us. We'll get there.
That's it. What size tuxedo vehicle lift did you get? I got I believe it's a 9,000 pound 2-post lift. That's the one that I got. Who might the hot gal with you be? This is
I'm his better half.
This is my ex-wife. Good to have you here. All righty then.
That opens up a whole.
Did you get your bull from Greg Judy? No, did not. There's a local guy, man. Driving all the way to Missouri from North Carolina to pick up a cow is not an appealing thing for me. Not at all. We were going to go out and get sheep from Greg Judy's place, but I'll just be honest with you. The way that the demand that Greg has makes them out of reach for me. The demand that Greg has, and I think all of his animals go on his website. I'm not too sure, but no, we're not driving all the way out there to get a bull. I've got a local guy. It's about an hour away. Grabbed a 10-point yesterday. Yeah, it's not even hunting season here anymore, I don't guess. How did you fare through all the deep freeze? We did all right. We did pretty good. You just got to be smart about that. I mean, we had the deep freeze, so we left water trickling in the house, just barely a trickle, maybe 5 gallons overnight. And I buried up the wellhead with mulch so that pipes didn't freeze. So how's the poaching going on in Stony Ridge? No problems recently at all with anybody trespassing or anything. Now, knock on wood.
I know.
Don't want to jinx myself. Well, folks, we're rolling out of here. Thank you guys so much. I've got a lot of work to get done today and very short daytime to do it. So thank you so much for joining us here on the Stony Ridge Farm Channel. Tune in tomorrow for an awesome video on pulling Popcorn the Willis Jeep. You guys have been asking for it forever and ever. Pulling the Jeep out and getting it out of the shop so we can get the woodworking shop up, ready to rock. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all so much. Take care.
Woo!
Woo!